So I was gonna ask you about like you make beats, right?
I do.
So I was gonna ask you like what's the craziest shit a client told you like or asked you?
It wasn't a client. It was somebody who I can't remember if he wanted to work with me on beats or something, but he sent me like three or four in my email. I played them. I didn't really like them. Like they just weren't that great, and they weren't even my style anyway. And I said whatever, like just trying to be nice, like oh those are cool,
Yeah.
whatnot. And then he was like, all right, don't use those, like insinuating that I was gonna steal his
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah.
and try to sell it to other people. And then
The shit was ass.
they were horrible.
Ass.
And the only other one, like from an actual artist, uh, anybody who's ever tried to buy a beat like custom just for them only,
Mhm.
that's when it gets expensive because now like you want me to make a beat dedicated to you and I'm not gonna sell it to anyone else,
For real, yeah.
bro. And they like usually those beats like the last one I did was for 200. A
Mhm.
dude straight up DM me and was like, I paid 20. And that was it. That was the end of the
Hell no.
conversation.
Hell
He
no.
tried to finesse me into just making, and a beat takes like 3 4 hours when I'm really going in.
Yeah.
So he wanted to pay me $5 an hour to make him a beat.
Bro, what? Nah, I mean like normally like what do you like charge niggas?
At the absolute minimum, it's 30.
30 like per hour type shit?
Not just like if it's a beat that I'm making by myself
Mhm.
and then I just put it online to post.
Yeah.
The cheapest you can buy it for is 30 because that just gets you like an MP3 file, which is different from a wave because a wave is just like a bit better quality wise.
Mhm.
And then you can only, that's if you're like a smaller artist because you can only hit a certain number of streams before you have to buy the next level up, which I think right now is 50.
Okay. All right, so like what's the highest amount you charge a nigga?
Custom exclusives are just kind of negotiation based.
Mm.
So the highest I've sold them for right now is 250, and now as my quality is going up and up, like I'd go near like 300ish,
Mm.
and that's like where my next steps are.
Okay, so like with the nigga that you sold it to, like did he use the beat efficiently? Like was the nigga good type shit?
I don't even know. So I was talking to two artists the other day about
Mm.
this. We were just like doing like a Zoom session,
Yeah.
and I was like, a lot of artists when they buy a beat from you, that's it. They don't like to contact you. They don't like to tell you that the song is out.
Yeah.
They won't tell you that they're recording to
They
it
just ghost you like entirely type shit.
completely because they feel like you did your job.
Damn.
So that's why like I try my best not to do it just through only through DMs unless it's someone that I've kind of built it up with. Because
Like a
like
like a pump and dump.
yeah, no, I'm not getting dumped. But
But you're still getting pumps though, like
well, that's if I make the beat. I always figure out the pricing beforehand
yeah,
because then you can figure like you're not getting played.
yeah.
If somebody wants to do all that, like if I haven't been paid, I'll send them like a 20-second clip of the beat. Even if
Mm.
I have like a full 3 minutes done,
Like a little sample.
they're just getting that because I don't use a tag. So what people usually do, they'll tag their entire beat.
Yeah,
Like usually when you hear beats, you just hear the one tag in the beginning, the beat starts.
yeah.
What they'll do is they'll put a tag, 15 seconds later, there's another one, another 10 seconds, there's another tag, just so that you can't steal it. Because
Yeah.
in like the producer and artist world, they know that you've stolen a beat if it has multiple tags in it.
Mm.
It like two is the absolute max because sometimes somebody will put a second one in just for another drop for whatever reason. But for the most part, if there's three or more, you've definitely stolen that beat. So that's what like a lot of SoundCloud songs, if you hear them, they stole those
Yeah, they
beats.
saw that shit. So like also like the type beats on YouTube and shit, they be having the extra tags and shit, right?
Yeah, well, not some of them, they do it differently. I was literally just talking to my uncle about this. When they put free in the title, like if you
Mm.
see like so and so type beat free, that does not mean the beat is free. They're lying.
Yeah, it's like a sample.
It's a free download of the beat.
Okay.
You can't, unless they specify that this in this free download you can put it out, whatever. They usually just mean you can
You can
download it for
download it.
free. You can record it, and once you're ready to put the song out, you got to buy it.
Mm.
But for the most part, they just put free as clickbait. Because if you literally open, if I were to look up any free beat right now and I click in the description, it'll say link to buy the beat here. So that's how they do it. They just get you to click on it, and then once you like it, then you look at the description and you realize, oh, I got to pay for this.
I swear, broke niggas. Mm.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Broke
what.
niggas, bro.
Why selling beats
Um,
is hard sometimes though,
yes,
because
I mean, you're starting up your own business at the end of the day. Like,
yeah,
it's not supposed to be easy.
no,
You know?
that's why I'm okay with like my family's always like, oh, do you like? There's a dude in New York that I'm working with, just like kind of trying to do a whole album with,
Mhm.
and they're like, oh, how much is he paying you per beat? I'm like, this dude gets his last song had 20,000 plays on Spotify alone. He has the advantage over me. This is just like me building my way up.
Yeah.
If I were to like charge him and then he's like, ah, not too much, whatever, that's me missing an opportunity.
Hmm.
Versus if I just do this for free, we have like a cool working relationship,
Yeah.
then I can keep it going. Because
Yeah.
he already has like one or two people that he wants to have features. So now that's connected me with other people too.
Yeah. That's just the fundamentals of like networking, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
which is harder for me to get into because at the end of the day, I'm introverted. It's
Yeah.
like even this odd to
Yeah.
me.
For real. I'm saying, like with this shit, the main goal for me is just to like make sure you forget about the camera. Like you forget that shit's there. It's just me and
Yeah,
you type shit. But like mainly what my concern is with building a business and shit. Like for this, I'm trying to build this into some shit
yeah,
like that I could look back at and be like, damn, like you feel me? I really came from the mud for real.
yeah,
And like what you said, being introverted, that's like the main thing I gotta tackle. Like, hey, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like this type of content. Click this video right here. I'm gone.